Hi there, welcome to Cardano Wyckoff Weekly. We're looking at the weekly candlestick chart of Cardano. Before getting into details, as usual, these sessions are not financial advice, they're for education research purpose only. However, your discussions are very welcome in the comments section. Let's go back to the chart. So previously I have put a tentative LPSY tag, the last point of supply tag. Right now, given the price actions over the past 2 weeks, it's time to adjust and put it right over here. And I should keep this as well, even though it shot up higher than the second test. Obviously, some people would like to put this as a second test. Again, it's fine. Basically, whatever these tags are named, they are telling us that somebody is testing the market demand. If there's sufficient demand, obviously the price can go higher. We don't need to be too fixated on those namings. We have to know the concept behind they are representing some tests. So that's pretty much it. So maybe to make it simpler, just use one and put a slash there, so it's easier. Okay, another significance of this price surge last week and then the drop this week is this purple line. That's the resistance line extended from the automatic reaction. So the price shot up last week, didn't make it past the line. This week tested it, but then now going to way lower than where the line is probably somewhere in the middle between the purple and the white. So the white is actually the top edge of the long-term playground zone. So let me use a pen. So here, long-term playground zone. It's basically extended from like 7 years back. So some absolute bottoms, and well, absolute is relative in this term. It can go lower if someone says Cardano is no longer going to continue, then it can obviously go all the way to you know where. So back to the chart right here for Wyckoff, LPSY come down, sign of weakness, sign of weakness. What's coming next could be another sign of weakness, or it can go all the way like what happened here in 2022. Interestingly, also April-May time to the preliminary supports, that's PS, not PlayStation, and then selling climax. So two scenarios, SOW or straight to PSSC. It all depends on the market sentiments. If more bad news come out, we're in May now, so quarterly reports are going to come out in probably 6 weeks time, roughly, give and take. Some are earlier, some later. That may impact how people would see where to put their money to be safer or like getting bigger returns. So those are two usual reasons. That's the big picture for Cardano. For daily charts, so this blue box is pretty much history now. Basically the price has gone above. Like if you are in the candlesticks pattern, that's a downward flag, a bullish sign, so that's why the price shot up. However, like I said, it's got rejected by the 8 hour. So this bottom of the short-term playground zone, the pink box, this bottom is actually somewhere around the same as the purple line you see in the weekly chart. So the price got rejected from this line over here, that's where it is, and then it now edging towards the top of the white box. So it's not something very surprising given since over here, early February, all the way to where we are now, 105 days, except this period where the tariffs fiasco going on around 2 weeks time, that has been trading below the white line. This is pretty much another playground zone. So I should actually, since I touched on this, besides extending this box, I should duplicate one and then drag it over, so there can be multiple short-term playground zones within a long period of time. Right now it's trading here, or to make it simpler for everybody, I'll use the center line instead. So I'll make this bigger, drag it over to here, and then this is what's gonna happen. Draw a center line. So it doesn't have to be exactly cutting the box into half. It's only give us this purpose is to give us the reference. I was trying to pick the word. So either it's trading at the top half of the box, or it's trading at the bottom half of the box, or the playground zone. So right now it's trading at the lower half of the playground zone. So what's gonna happen or what we're trying to observe here is, in the next few days when the price comes to somewhere near here, that's around 65 cents, whether it will bounce up or is it going to go into the white zone. So last time, I mean here, mid-Feb, and then early March, both times rebound. Doesn't has to be always the case. This one went through, so it all depends on whether there are any crazy news in the market. If not, then it may continue to trade between this 65 to 85 roughly, I would say, range. Let me adjust this line a little. It should be right here. Yeah, roughly of about 84 cents. So that's the picture for Cardano.